Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Yakuza 0. It's next morning, so or not Yakuza 0, I keep saying Yakuza 0! It's Yakuza Kiwami 2. We're continuing on. I don't remember exactly what we're doing, but we're doing something. Oh, we're going to Purgatory, okay. We're in chapter 15, we're very close to the end of the game. I'm assuming, like the other Yakuza games, the recording's going to be blocked for the final chapter, so this might be towards the end of the recording. So essentially, I do go to work today. I work at 4 today. It is currently almost 11, it's like 10:50 something. So I'll probably record for, I would say, 2 hours. And I'm hoping that through that 2 hours we can get to at least the point where the recording starts to get blocked, so that because I want to finish Yakuza Kiwami 2 tonight. That's the plan. Finish the main game. Fuck off. Can you fucking just go? Really? 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 We're really gonna do this? Can they go through that door? Okay, I think it's gonna force me to fight them now at this point. Or maybe not. I'm so confused. Alright, whatever. Okay, well, that was something. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, wait, Daigo was how these other two people get whatever. Yeah, I work at 4, I'm trying to think, so yeah, I would like to, by the end of tonight, be done with the main story, and by the end of tomorrow, I would like to be done with the Majima Saga. I don't know how long it is, I'm actually looking it up right now. Hopefully the Majima Saga isn't that long. I'm hoping it's only like 3 hours or so, but for all I fucking know, it's like 10. Okay, yeah, I'm looking it up. It's like 2 to 4 hours, so that's not bad. Yeah, we'll just rush through it too. So, I would like to have that done by the end of tomorrow, so that way we can start Persona 5. Also, I would like to, I think I've decided that I'm going to delete the Far Cry games from my hard drive, because, I initially kept them on because I was like, I could see myself coming back to it, and it's like, I reinstalled Far Cry 4, but then I kind of started thinking about it. I was like, I'm never fucking playing these games anytime soon. Far Cry 4 is such an easy install that's like, if I ever got the itch to play it for some fucking reason, I could just install it real quick. And it's like, I don't see myself playing the other Far Cry games anytime soon, so it's like, I think I'm just gonna uninstall 3, 4, 5, and possibly New Dawn. New Dawn's kind of the more questionable one because I didn't finish New Dawn. But I might uninstall all of them, and that should be around, I'm trying to think, so that should be around 90 something gigs. So I am going to reinstall Prey, because that was something I was planning on doing anyway. Because I was thinking of eventually doing a, actually I don't even know when the fuck I'll get around to that either though. But either way, I'm into Dishonored games. When I play those, I wouldn't mind doing a Prey thing either. What are we doing now? Oh, fuck off again. How much money do we have? Oh, we have a decent amount. I think story, time-wise, as of right now, it looks like we might finish Yakuza Kiwami 2 faster than, Kiwami 1, somehow. Despite this game feeling like so much more filler. Because Kiwami 1 took us 15 and a half. Okay, let's shit. Let's wait for them to pass then. It took us 15 and a half hours to finish Kiwami 1. Like right now we're not even at 13. Which, I mean, I don't know, it might end up being around even, maybe even like slightly longer, but I'm surprised it isn't like way longer. What are we at health-wise? We're full, right? Yeah, so there's not much of a point in doing that. Yeah, I don't even know what I want to do then. What is this? Fusion. What's fusion again? Is that a bar? Oh, fuck off. Alright, well, fuck. I didn't mean to do that, but fine. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else to talk about. Yeah, and tomorrow I'm gonna start working on. Ooh, that was a decent amount, 20,000. Oh fuck up. Okay, fine. Tomorrow, at night, my plan is to finally start work on the next batch of videos, because I have caught up on A&W and Big Brother reviews, and also I finished the month of January, the videos for the month of January. So I'm gonna start work on that. Probably end up making a lot of thumbnails, I think, tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to Fusion. Oh no, not video. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Is that what Fusion is? I don't fucking know. Whatever, let's just leave that. I don't give a shit enough. So where do I want to go then? Shogi, no. I guess we can go there. So, yeah, so I mean, there's like what? Like, next batch of videos is going to be pretty big. And I can't really work on everything just yet, because there are some things I can't do until the Big Brother review. Do we have to get to the batting cages? So that's up here. Oh fuck it, let's do it. I don't fucking know. I've never been good at baseball in this game though. In the Yakuza games. Technically I haven't done it in Kiwami 2 yet, but still. And yeah, I kind of realized too, like I did talk about this before, how like, oh, I don't know if I should like move on the Persona 5 just yet, like should I like try to play all the Yakuza games? At this point, I'm good. Thank God I didn't decide to just go straight all out with the Yakuza games. Because I feel like at this point, it's like, I think I need a break from Yakuza a bit. Oh yeah, that's something else I haven't talked about. Something I have been thinking about, I don't think I'm actually gonna do. Oh, well, are we continuing the story? Hopefully, because I don't want to really do this anyway. Okay. That works out. We're relatively close to it. Cool. Yeah, relatively close. So it's not bad. Yeah, so, something I've been thinking about is splitting up the Yakuza video. Alright, well, so essentially, I'm doing a video, which I'll be prepped for after finishing this, for 0, Kiwami 1 and 2. After that, the plan was to do a video for 9 not one game. Can you not be fucking dumb? Thank you. Wait, after that, okay. Why are you rolling? I'm not pushing anything. Oh, fuck off. I can't enter the door. Whatever, we'll fight them then. Fuck it. Oh, okay, fine. Of course they give up now. But yeah, so after the plan was to do a video on 3 through 6, so 4 games there. But what I'm kind of thinking of doing now instead is doing a video on the remastered collection, which is 3 through 5, have that as its own separate video, and then do a third video that includes 6 Judgments and Fist of the North Star. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So that way I can kill all the birds with one stone. Like, so, at the same time though, I kind of would like to do an individual video on Judgment. I feel like Judgment has enough there to where it'd be, well, I don't know though. Like, the thing is, like, I feel like there's enough there to talk about Judgment on its own, but that's like if I hadn't done 2 previous videos on Yakuza. I feel like after having done previous videos on Yakuza and then also doing a individual video on Judgment. Oh, I was right. Oh, just the same mom? Anyway, so they're like half siblings. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Who's the father then? Of him. I don't give a shit now. But either way, I think maybe that's how I approach it. Which I just realized it's going to be a ridiculously long video title. So it would be what? Yakuza, my experience with Yakuza 6 plus PS4 spin-off, plus the PS4 spin-offs. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's like allows each video to have 3 games, and I kind of like that. And also, I just didn't feel like, I feel like 3 through 6, like all of those in one video is kind of a bit overkill, especially because like 4 and 5, from what I understand, are supposed to be really fucking long. So I think that's how I'm gonna approach it. And also, I feel like it makes sense too, because the 2 spin-offs in Fist of the North Star and Judgment did come out after 6. So, like, I feel like it all fits. And then after I can do the series rankings. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. The question is, where do they fit on the schedule? That's the main thing right now, but I do think that is how I'm going to approach it. Also, another thing though is I'm kind of like, so I do have this Nier Automata video scheduled, and I'm kind of thinking now, it's like, do I really want to do that? Like, I wouldn't mind replaying Nier Automata, like, and I would definitely like to do it before the 10th anniversary, and it's kind of a good spot to do it too, because it is going to coincide with the release of the Nier Replicant, but I don't know if I need to do it. Like, I don't really, like, the thing is, like, I want to play it eventually for a video next year, or, like, I want to play it eventually next year, and I want to do a video on it, but I don't necessarily want to play it, like, soon. But it just works out to where, like there's multiple benefits to playing it soon. So it's kind of a really weird compromise there. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do right now, but we'll see. So RGP, whatever, should start soon.
近江高島会の動きが怪しいの。多分そのことよ。どうする？言ってもらえる？
分かった。
Oh yeah, I forgot to that too. I did today I did buy a thing I can't think of. I buy a headset. I did used to have a headset for a little while. It did eventually break. I mean, it was still like a really cheap headset, but it was what I was using for the channel. But that broke. And then, like, since then, I've been using these, like, really cheap, like, disposable, like, not disposable, that's not the right term, but, like, really, like, cheap, like, knockoff brand mics that I got for really cheap. And, like, this one that I'm using right now is, like, really shit. So essentially, today's Prime Day for Amazon, or start of Prime Day. And, because of that, like, a whole bunch of other places are also having sales. And, yeah, so Turtle Beach, so like Turtle Beach Recon 200 or something like that, went on sale for $30, and I just felt like, you know what, fuck it. I was planning on buying a headset eventually anyway. Let's just buy it now. So I bought it, $30, not too bad. Around like the price I was willing to spend for a headset. Probably wasn't really willing to spend much more than that, just because it's like, I don't know, like, I've always had, like, a weird relationship with headsets for, like, gaming headsets. I don't particularly like gaming headsets, but I do feel like, obviously, for what I do here, it is the most beneficial, like, it is the best way to, record audio for this channel. Is that where we're going? I guess so, whatever. I don't fucking know. Because, like, the way that I'm recording this here, like, there's always, like, so much, like, the mic bumping into shit. So it's like, and also just the audio quality is just terrible to begin with. So, like, this is just shit. So it's like, I'd rather just get a gaming headset. And then also, at least it'll improve the audio a good chunk. I mean, even though, like, to be honest, like, I haven't, like, most games I don't give a shit about how the audio sounds. Like, when playing Yakuza, I'm not thinking, oh yeah, I need to definitely hear all these, like, background street noises and stuff. It's like, I don't give a shit. But I do think there's certain games that we could replay that will be a bit more interesting, like when we replay Last of Us Part 2, and stuff like that.
これでいいわね。こんなところに呼び出してごめんなさい。
Wait, what's going on?
私にもしものことがあった時のためにこれを残しておこうと思いました。私が知っているすべての情報と今の私の
YouTube channel, other YouTube channel, doing well. I'm doing fine. I was just saying. Yesterday did end up being around a 5,000 view day, so that's pretty good for Monday. Views now have started to stabilize a bit, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it's fine. It's as expected. And even then, it's not terrible. Like, it's like at the pace it's going right now, it's probably still going to be around a 3,000 view day, unless it just like drops off.
So convinced that this is going to work. Welcome to
Alright, there we go.
live feed update for October 3rd.
And then, yeah, I mean, the What If video, I mean, view-wise, it's still doing okay right now, which is weird. Again, it had a really bad Sunday, but, like, since then it's been, oh, I realized views are actually going up in the last couple hours.
13th to do this update,
Okay.
and I was like, I mean, yeah, and now I know what day it was in the house, and it all makes sense. Day 69.
Yes, we are here to update you on everything that happened yesterday on the Big Brother 22 live feeds, and it was in fact day 69 in the house. Big deal, apparently.
Yeah, I heard Matt Lagori yesterday in the update, all upset that he missed it, and I can't believe I was the lucky chosen one.
I still don't get the, like, why do people care so much about 69?
They were like, hey.
It's like, it's not that funny. Like, yes, it's a fucking sex position. It's like, who gives a shit?
Well, they missed out, because let me tell you, action-packed I was like, I couldn't step away for 1 second. It was so exciting. I was riveted about Nicole's cat dress. It was thrilling.
Yes,
So,
yes.
get ready, chat. We got a lot for you.
Yes. Alright, so let's get into the day. Let's get into it here. Obviously, Nicole, as the HOH, also holds the veto. She's nominated Christmas in Memphis, and they...
Yeah, I get the... Can we, like, move on?
We're trying to pitch to Nicole, please use the veto and get Cody up on the block and get Cody evicted. That would be great. And she was kind of pretending to be into it. She's kind of like entertaining the idea, but she didn't actually plan on doing it. But you know, at the start of this day, Memphis and Christmas are kind of like, we might be able to make this happen. We might be able to get Cody on the block. We might be able to get Cody on.
Yeah, it's
I love how the door just, like, all its momentum just stops on the way back. Oh, that's it for chapter 15.
like a little bit later when she
Ooh, so we're on the final chapter already. So recording might be blocked off anytime now. Well, I fucking know. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Which, if that's the case, then we might even finish the game now. Like, this morning. Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. Like, maybe we could finish the Majima Saga tonight, and then,
your belief system starts to adapt to, like,
we'll see.
what you need it to be.
And then, start Persona tomorrow, I guess.
Like, if they were banking on Nicole voting Cody out, or, like, turning on Cody, in any other scenario, I feel like they would be like, no chance. She's in love with Cody.
Okay, so I take it as, like, once we talk to him, the recording's gonna end. So,
like, Christmas has convinced herself, like,
okay, so I think what we should do right now, then,
there's a chance.
since we have a decent amount of money, let's go to the drugstore and just buy all of the health supplies we can.
I'm getting there. I'm getting closer. Like, you just, like, you forced yourself along this path that you would have said was impossible if you were looking at it from an outside perspective, but when you're in that...
Actually, you know what, too? The drugstore doesn't sell the lights, so let's buy... Oh, no, that's not what I want. Let's buy,
If, you know,
yeah,
like,
fill up on
obviously,
stock and
I think that
slaves.
the best thing for both of these nominees to do this week is just to campaign against one another and try and survive, because everything else is essentially a lost cause. But if we were looking at the correct way to get Nicole to use the veto and target someone else, what is your opinion on if they had come to Nicole and tried to be like, we understand that you aren't going to go against Cody, he's your number one. Like, what about Enzo? So that way you can cut off Cody. We'll be just going after one another. Like, do you think that they would have been more successful, or she would have entertained it if they had gone hard against Enzo?
She shouldn't have entertained it.
They would have had a better chance. I think there's a better
Oh, yeah,
chance
definitely
because
better.
Enzo than Cody. I still think she doesn't, but yes, I agree. I mean, that would have been at least a little
So let's buy these.
Because, like, they're looking, and this is the problem now, the opposite problem. Like, they're looking at it from the outside perspective of, like, well, if she's gonna make a move, she's gonna make one on Cody. Because obviously, Cody's gonna win this game. She's never gonna win sitting next to him, so she has to make this move on Cody. She'd never waste a move on Enzo. But from the, like, what actually is happening in the house, like, she's never gonna make a move on Cody. She would maybe make a move on Enzo. And so that's kind of like, they might as well have tried it with Enzo instead of Cody. That would have had a better chance.
You know what I just thought of that I think is actually really interesting, and one of the reasons why, like, so many of the
Alright, so we'll return to the spot, and then I'm assuming recording's gonna stop, but we'll just test it out, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm assuming recording's gonna stop, which I think we're gonna be at 25 minutes by the time that happens, so it should be fine. And yeah, this might be it. This might be it for Yakuza Kiwami 2, at least the main story. Again, I'll probably, I'll end up playing the Majima Saga. Hopefully it allows me to record the Majima Saga. I don't fucking know if it will. For all I know, it won't. But,
a final two pairing, you are perhaps not as clear-headed about how locked in they are.
Ah, shit.
You know, because like you're like, oh well, they would never betray this person. They were
So is this what happens?
But
Is
Nicole
like
and Cody
you go
are
down
just-
here and they stop?
They're
Nope, I
as
guess
locked
not.
in Nicole's head as Jackson and Holly were, but I think like people outside of it don't see that as clearly because they're not like sleeping in the same bed.
So this might be it.
Does that make sense?
Again, I'll probably finish playing the game, the setting. This sitting, and then
I know. That's what I say.
And then I'll
Completely
probably
different
end
games,
up,
completely different situations.
playing Majima
It's
Saga
the
tonight. We'll see.
Idea
But,
that, you know, like nobody ever has cut their showmance. I feel like the only person who was willing to do it was Kayla from Big Brother Canada 6, right?